Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach JC. Everyone gather around, should be a good one today. Today's topic is stop normalizing men will be men. Basically, women, you got to do a better job as far as stop accepting the bare minimum when men say, hey, men are just going to be men. Men are going to cheat, men are going to lie, men are just going to manipulate. You got to realize that there are men out here that just want to be faithful. We are one person, one family, that's it. You're not out here chasing other women. They don't want more than what they have, and they're really content, they're satisfied with just the person that they've been with, to be with. You know what I'm saying? The problem is that a lot of women are so used to being relationships, and there's a lot of trauma, there's a lot of inconsistencies. I might have grown up with a lot of inconsistency as far as men that they seen or interact with. Maybe they had a father always in and out, cheating on mom, or always had different women coming over and stuff, and they feel like that's just the norm, or they never really seen successful marriages or successful relationships, and they feel like that's just the norm, that all men are going to go out there and cheat, or all men are going out there and just abuse women and stuff. And I can't really blame a lot of women, because that's really the type of energy that a lot of most men give off. But at the same time, though, that's not every man, though. When you go into a situation knowing that, hey, this person's gonna cheat on me, he's gonna lie to me, he's not gonna be faithful to me, then that's exactly what you're gonna, pretty much you're gonna get. You're not gonna find that faithful person. So you gotta do a better job with your belief system. You gotta believe that, hey, men. There are some men that out there that do cheat, they do lie. There are men that do want faithfulness, they do want to just be one woman, they do want a family, they do want to just, be a family man. They're not out there in the streets, they're not trying to go out and be with different women and stuff. They just want to just stay home. Maybe play PlayStation, Xbox, watch football or basketball, whatever it is, and just stay low key. Be about his business, and that's it. But you're so used to the other side, so used to the men in and out the rooms, and get into the culture. Then that's what you're gonna keep attracting. So it's all about upgrading your mindset, upgrading your thinking process, and upgrading your own self-worth. Understanding that, hey, you deserve everything that God has in store for you. You know what I'm saying? So I always gotta keep that in mind, you know what I'm saying? So I always keep myself in check too when I was out there, I had a good really upbringing, so didn't really have too many issues in that department, but a lot of men do. A lot of men, they see the same thing with women. Like, they never seen their mama, stay faithful and stuff. They always see the mama be on stripping poles, or going out there with different men and stuff. So then they've been in relationship with women that they haven't been faithful to. I mean, they haven't had faithful to a lot of men. So they feel like, a lot of women aren't faithful. But, it's about healing. It's about getting the coaching, getting the trauma, getting the therapy, whatever is necessary to heal, and just understanding that, hey, that's that person. That's a different person. That's a whole different situation, and a new person is gonna bring a new excitement, a new adventure, and you just have to be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? And it can be tough. You know what I'm saying? When you're so used to a certain type, but you gotta have that mindset. You're gonna be able to find somebody that's compatible with you, loves you, want to build with you, want to empower you, want to inspire you, and just want to be there for you. Through the good times, the bad times, through the indifferent times. You're gonna find that person for you, that's just for you, so, just be patient, and like I said, continue to wait on God. Like I keep talking about in my books, God's timing, you gotta wait on the Lord, find a person, don't jump in, don't try to rush the stuff that you don't feel like it's, all 100% clear, just wait your turn, it'll happen. Like I said, it'll happen. You just gotta be patient, to wait on God, And then once he finds you, don't beat him up, Took a while to get to you, but it was necessary. But That's all I really gotta say. You know, you gotta upgrade your mindset, you gotta change your perspective of men, and just try to just move a little differently when you deal with men. And like I said, it's tough. Trust me, it's tough because I get on here. You know, I said I get on the men a lot. You know, men they do better, but like I said, women gotta do better too as far as upgrading their mindset and knowing what kind of spirits to entertain, not entertain. Cause I know for me, like I said, I have a daughter. She's 4 years old. So you think I'm gonna give her all the nuggets in the world, and that's gonna be up to her when she go out there and date and get involved with men. When she gets to a certain age, she gonna be calling me talking about daddy, daddy, daddy. I'm like, hey, Olivia, I told you. I told you at a young age now. You want to be with this boy, that boy, then hey, that's on you. I'm still gonna be here because I'm your dad. And I care about you, but I'm gonna tell you the game early, so ain't gonna be no surprises. You ain't gonna be like I was thrown off guard by the situation. But yo, though, that's all I really got to say with this video. Till next time, make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till next time, out, Coach AC.